whatever happens, let's all remember how much we love playing this game. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that a scary opener?
It's okay, Jeff. You had me generate like 4 other Pathfinder characters. So,
I did? Where are they? Let's see these guys.
Well, they're for these other campaigns that we haven't actually played yet. So I can just, level them up and port them in. Just could portal them in.
Okay. We won't even wait till you're dead. Just random dudes show up. I'm 10th level. I'm here. What's my motivation?
Shows up with his wolf.
There you go.
Where's the forest?
Oh yeah, the elf you made for
my ranger.
Wardens of the Wildwood, yeah. All right. It's recently been put to me that this teleportation portal thing that solves our player attendance problem is cute and all, but does give the party an advantage of rotating in fresh dudes, having a party of 5, it does to the 4, and I said, yeah, I know. It's also been put to me that as much as I love saying I'm a benevolent GM, been going easy on you guys. Maybe because that one fight that made it to Reddit in the second book, that massive swarm, that almost killed the party. There's another fight like that coming. It's not this fight, but there is another fight like that coming up. And if I go too easy on you guys, like if I don't think outside the book and stay scripted and blah, it's like, well, hang on. Those naysayers. It's like, I don't stick to a script. Any GM worth their salt takes the bones of the character that's presented, the NPC, and has a really good look at their skills. If you have a beak attachment that causes bleed damage on a rapier, this is a nasty person. Even if I forgot to use said device and you guys a ton of bleed damage, that was a mistake. That's not me going easy on you guys. But you can learn a lot from a spellcaster by the spells he has in his book. There is not a lot said. There's enough when you're head of a slave organization or you're second to a captain, or they give a little history of how someone came up in the triad, so to speak. There's a certain expectation of nastiness and foul play expected during combat. But when you look at a dude's spell list, you're not looking into his soul. You're looking into his playbook, his coach with the little X's and O's playing football, how he wants to move his team, how he wants to move his guys around. Now, this guy's team currently is 3 Infernals that you guys are kicking the snot out of. And after witnessing how you guys are just chewing through his minions and having a couple of rounds up front, if we start this guy in rounds, we're currently about to start round 9, 8 rounds of free spell casting. No, some might argue that there's no way they could have been on this floor. Okay, let's back up to when actually shit hit the fan and 5 rounds of sneaking went by and you guys actually started fighting. Do you know how many rounds you guys have actually been making noise? Like 3, maybe?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
3 or 4. So given the fact that this guy has anywhere from, let's say, being generous, 2 to 8 rounds of spells, prepped, ready to go. Stuff that he could cast on himself, stuff he could cast on the room, stuff he could cast on his minions before they filed out the door. That should make it a fair fight, since it's everybody against whoever or whatever's left in this room. But if you cornered Alll and he had his entire spell book, you know what I mean? Like, would you guys, let's say Alll is the bad guy. And this is fun because Matt's not here right now. Okay? Forget you had Alll in your party.
Wait, say something that's untrue.
I truly admire Matt as a fill in the blank. Well, if I said something, it would be true, right? Because I do admire him. He's a decent role player, and good guy, and a friend. Yeah. Anyway, Al's on his way. Imagine you guys burst into this room without Alll, and Alll was the big bad with all the spells you know. You see how sideways that fight could go? I mean, All's not a good man. He's not a bad man. He's a man that gets stuff done. Okay? Now, let's clone Alll, make him his evil twin, and don't give him a proper dwarven drinking upbringing. Just making some schmo human. Do you realize how bad that could go for you guys? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's multiply that by your level and start the show. Well, that was strange. You don't need intro music every time, do you? Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Elven Portal Podcast. I am GM Jeff Ball, your host, and we are playing Pathfinder's 2nd edition revised on the player side, and the classic launch of 2nd edition's huge adventure path, Age of Ashes. We are currently in Book 3, at the very end of Chapter 2. A boss fight, if you will. Picture the scene. At the 8th level up this wizard tower from a failed academy sits 4 characters. One has closed the door beside him and has decided to solo a fight with a chain demon. His name is Glug Glug. He is an orc. Some might think from this action he's a naive orc. I think he's a brave orc. At the front of the line, not Muros, not Alll, not even our scout, the halfling, looking for some divine payback because he knows he has an advantage in this fight and he's always half in the bag from because his holy symbol is his drinking flask. We have Vicar Niles leading the charge. Is it because Joe's been absent from his construction job and hasn't played enough and wants to get some shit done? Probably. But, we have to go with the character and think he's just a brave soul. Amidst this, at the back of the hallway, prepping spells and getting ready, we have Alll, and behind him we have Karam. Guys, at the top of round 9, it is actually Karam's go. And much to your chagrin, Karam, Alll, mid-sentence, mid-spell, giving you the nod like you want to shoot past him or go past him, or maybe he's going to cast haste or whatever on him, literally portal winks out of the room, and you are left alone with a drunk cleric. What do you do?
Oh, man.
Battle music. No, Doug, that's not your cue to start singing. Da, 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 da. I'm just saying, we're switching to battle music.
He was thinking it.
Oh, we're all thinking it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I will move up just to the west of Niles. Entering the room with the door that's opened.
Okay. Yes.
Slipping between his legs, obviously. That's how I go through my friendlies.
With consent.
With consent.
You know how you do that power slide where a lot of video games have this? You run and you hit like B and they go down on one leg and one hip and they put their elbow back behind them and they slide under something and then they come into cover. Right? What? You want to? Hey, no one does it in this world. You could be the first. I'm just saying.
So all I see is this human over in the back, sitting on the bed.
Okay. Now that I think we may have described the room, the dorm room, because it was a Wizard Tower Academy. This dorm room has been somewhat refurnished to be a little bit more comfortable. For here sits what obviously must be a Scarlad. That's it. Scarlet Triad. We're gonna call them Scarlads. That's a thing now. Print the t-shirt. See, Ryan doesn't be the okay. Maybe Ryan's t-shirts are better than mine, but I'm just saying. A Scarlet Triad. Conjurer. I mean, there is the faint remnants of a spell on the floor that's flickering out, possibly from said summoning of said demons that we fought. There is literally, book in hand, this man staring you in the face. Whoop.
Oh yeah, he's got manacles on.
A wizard with a
Definitely
morning
should
star.
get rid of him.
I want to go with sort of a Kelvin Blackstaff Forgotten Realms kind of vibe. Dude's got this sort of wizard mullet without full-on frayed hair. You know, he's at that 40-something, 50-something age. He's got the neatly trimmed beard, somewhere between Kelvin Blackstaff and Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's got the big, chiseled rectangular forehead and dominant eyebrow bones that hold eyebrows, and yet high cheekbone, just enough to like rate a 7 out of 10 on the cuteness scale. Dude has some serious... I want to kind of say somewhere between Katapesh Sultan, rocking some Jafar vibes from Aladdin with the sort of puffed shoulder, ribbed, different color trim. I want to say teal or turquoise. What? Wizards are fashionable. Teal or turquoise looking robes with some mauve and purple, almost an Asian aesthetic to it. A mace off his belt and those classic triad manacles, because everyone needs to have a handcuffs ready for in case they have a potential, I want to say client, but it really is product, in his hand, like literally spellbook in hand, and power in little red glowing jets rippling up from the pages into his fingers like he's mid-spell, like I've been casting for, I don't know, as I said, 2 to 8 rounds, and is ready on his turn to hit another spell. The room is, on your immediate right is a table. On your immediate left and beyond the 5 feet you stand is 10 feet of wall with more tables along that wall. On your right is the curved wall of the tower with 2 windows in it. One is open near him, one is closed near you. A light on the wall. He stands at the end of a bed, made comfy, and a mere diagonal 10, 15 feet between you. And Lude looks like he's mid-spell. What do you do?
Let's devise a stratagem and shoot him.
Okay.
Wise choice.
All right.
For a 33.
Okay. Fantasy Grounds lies. Because your arrow gets 5 feet across the room and seems to hit an invisible barrier. And I must deny you the damage that you so seek, as it goes kaping off of something that appears to be solid, yet invisible in the square you shot. Now, if I were to, just to be fair, okay, draw the apparently, invisible barrier that you're aware of now, we go... To shoot him, you would have to shoot, by the looks of it, through this square. So, dot, 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 haha, invisible wall or something. Barrier, shield, who knows? That you can say is there. One to devise, one to shoot, an action left. What do you do?
I moved, so that is me.
All right.
I'm going to ponder for a minute.
Okay. Albric, as you fade out from the teleportation effect, can I have a willpower save, please?
Someone want to roll that for me? I've not
Sure.
loaded it yet.
All right. $26. That is good enough.
I'll take it.
So, clenching dwarven cheeks, rippling dwarven muscles, and for sheer gall, you resist this effect that has been plaguing your party since, I don't know, a drunken cleric decided to nuke a portal with you next to it. You resist, and it only costs you an action instead of a full round of going bye-byes. With 2 actions left, and you suddenly back on the board, poof, right where you left off, what do you do?
I'm magic. Is anybody adjacent to me?
Karam went from behind you straight through. You were
Okay.
where you left off at the end of the hallway. The only thing is missed that's changed as you catch kick Karam's heel, entering the new room that Vicar was looking through, 15 feet away from you.
Okay, I will. Well, heck, it's been a while since I've done this. I'll cast Haste on myself.
No.
Yeah.
Nice. All
I
right.
really like that spell.
All right.
And that will be my actions.
All right. Just for funsies, you pull up the effect list on Fantasy Grounds. You alphabetically find helpful, hostile, hidden. Don't see hasted here.
Be under Q for quickened.
Ah, yes, the new rules. Thank you. For some reason, half of these still list like some of the old terms, depending on which game we're playing when. All right. Quickened on good old Alll. Done and done. Moving on to... Oh, look! It's the unidentified male human's turn. He casts a spell on himself. And steps directly over to the window. Sorry, trying to squeezes into the window there. And let me just go to my little spell book. And we're going to check off the spells that I've cast. 2 actions. Right, so 2 action spell and a move. And that is unidentified male human. Next we have Glug Glug. Meanwhile, back in the adjacent room.
Yeah. Fun. I have 2 more rounds of haste.
All right.
On me. And so the first thing I will do is step 1 square closer to it so that I can use melee instead of ranged. Let's have a bigger bonus on that now. And then I'm going to attack my smite target with holy damage from my javelin.
Okay.
Uh, 26, which it says is a hit.
Plus 20 to hit. Remember the good old days in the in the jungle with a guy with a trident and he was plus 20 against us? Oh, hell, the tables have turned.
And I do 20 points of damage. I did notice that as a weakness.
But what's this? It's up to 30 because he's weak.
Sweet.
He's
Yay,
vegan?
populated.
Yeah.
Clerics, now's your time to shine.
I will attack again with the nat 20.
Oh my.
35.
Oh my. Oh wait, it's time to draw a card because we have names.
That's true. For 35 points of damage before the bonus.
Damn, what an opener, dude.
Oh my god, you're gonna love this. Muscle severed. Normal damage. Crit effect. Until healed, the target is clumsy 3 and enfeebled 3. Hey, when I said I was going to be hard on you guys, it didn't mean I wasn't going to be hard on the rules. We're going to be hard on the bad guys.
Sweet. And then with my 4th action, I will raise my shield. Which I think...
All right. Excuse me while I stack the debuffs on this dude. Now, in case you guys didn't realize that, one of Doug/Gluglug's go-to moves is his Glimpse of Redemption, where you become enfeebled if you don't repent and take damage or stop dishing damage. And all you have to do is...
I love how you get your orcish accent on.
Sorry.
It's appropriation. No, you're fine. It's absolutely fine.
Okay. Are you mocking me, son?
You can do it. No, you can do it. I give
okay.
you permission on behalf of the orcish people to use our accent.
Well, now these aren't mountain orcs. We're talking about jungle orcs from the Mwagi Expanse in the southern region. That's why I thought that's why. Never mind.
We're much muskier.
Much muskier?
And not as much fresh air in the jungle.
Yeah, you got my deodorant and they just squeeze. That's why it's green. Like, it's like not Irish Spring. It's 100% orc. That's why. Just put it on there. Musk. All right. Ow. And anything else? Glug, glug?
No, that's my fourth action.
All right. The enfeebled, clumsy, blue-skinned chain demon gives you the most angered, incredulous look. What's really funny is these guys have attack of opportunity, and we haven't had, because we're such tight quarters. Everyone's taking their little 5-foot steps. There hasn't been much call for it. I think we're just gonna get right into the put everything in the combat. Okay. Crit miss. I just realized something. Oh, no, you got a nat 20. Okay, I did not get a natural one, so not a real crit miss, just kind of a crit miss.
That was so bad.
But, fair. I do become slowed 1, which I'm going to enact now. So, missing an action, swings wildly with his chain, steps on his bad heel that you hamstrung, wobbles, and has to spend an action recovering his chain weapon, only leaving me with a single action left. And I will lash out at you a second time at penalties with the same weapon, because that's working out for me so well so far. With another crit miss.
Yay, 32!
Matt missed my opening dialogue, how I was like, and this ain't gonna go well for you, and the gloves are off, and this guy plays dirty. Well, his boss plays pretty... Wait till you meet his boss. His boss plays so dirty. All right, that's fine. These aren't my monsters.
Sometimes,
sometimes
the dice do not want to cooperate.
Yeah, on both in both directions.
Yes. Tune in on November 10th when a solo mat fight in Star Wars where the dice are really not on the bad guy's side and it ends far too quickly and painfully for the bad guys. But anyway, Rule of Joe and all that, we must not speak of said thing.
You underestimate the power of the Joesph Force.
I do get clear, so you can hear Joe snickering. Okay, Joe loves Star Wars. He really does.
I don't hear Snickers.
He loves Star Wars. He's just not a big... He's not a big fan of the Saga rule set that we use.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell you D20 revised Star Wars and D6 Wagga Star Wars stories about Gibson that would just make your lightsaber curl right up. Anyway. All right. Well, that's enough of that guy. As if on cue, you would think Neuros shows up. Teleportation effect in and out. But because Alll sucked it up, he's sort of blocking his friend from showing to save the day. So we're going to skip him.
That's so Albrecht.
There you go.
Don't mind if I do.
As an action, making an athletics check. Remember the guy that crawled outside? Right? Clinging to the wall. Opens the window, and then from the windowsill, he's sitting out there. Got my athletics up front, right? Opens the window as an action, takes his sort of 5-foot step inside, and then tries to lash out with his chain as his final action at poor defense. Okay, well he's got a bow and he's wicked smart. And don't get me started on all the D6s for his lethal damage when he drops them on my guys. Poor defenseless Karam. As we change up targets, because we're afraid of clerics and you don't look holy to me, so we're going to attack you. No reason. With a plus 17 to hit with the chain. Hits you, sir, with a 33. And you take 2d8 plus 7 piercing damage plus 1d6 persistent bleed damage and the possible of impaling a chain on a crit. But not yet. And that's him, because I moved and scuttled around. Which brings us to Vicar Niles.
What weapons are these guys using, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, we can wait till after the fight. But
no, like actual chains that are all over their body.
This sounds like something really cool that my character in Abomination Vaults should strive towards.
Oh, okay. Well, you see the picture of the blue skin medium fiend, and he's like wrapped up in chains like they're accessories and clothes.
I do.
And he's got like the one over his arm. Yeah, so it's like lengths of chain that they just unravel. They're spiked everywhere randomly. Almost look like symbols carved in metal instead of anchorage or spikes, right? I love how the chain goes several links, and then there's a big round link with 4 little spikes on it, almost like the Star Desna or a perverse version of such, and then continues on from that circle as more little links. It's like, it's a pretty cool looking chain. Anyway, Abomination Vaults on Mondays. Numbers are up. Matt is down if you're down. He's playing a champion. A very different champion than the champion you know here.
I'm like the opposite of this guy. The direct opposite. So
and
I'm
yet,
like,
every other round, I hear a certain player saying, my champion ability reaction, because
my reaction. But I will say, my reaction is not nearly as annoying as your reaction. Yours is an OP move, dude.
Well,
anyway,
I only get to take 10 points of damage from one attack.
Sorry, focus.
Yeah.
Sorry, Vicar Niles. Sorry.
Oh, it's all,
Joe.
It's all good. I would like to move forward
Okay.
towards male human who's in the window, kinda,
Okay.
to my left.
And then down, like this?
No. 'Cause
Straight in?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't, because he went outside. Sorry, there's a guy in the window here. The guy that came in the window. Oh, sorry. So before you make that move and risk tag of opportunity, I had taken him, I faded him out because he was outside the building, and I forgot to fade him back in. I was describing what he did, but I didn't really put the mini on the map. So sitting in the window, chaining at your friend here.
Okay.
So now what do you want to do?
Okay, fair enough. So now I'll change a little bit.
Yeah, I could see that as like, wait a minute, if you saw the guy, there's no way you're going to walk past him, right?
So I'm going to raise my shield first.
Okay.
And then proceed forward.
Okay, so straight in onto Karam.
Yeah.
And then just straight forward?
Yep.
Okay. So as you leave Karam Square, which he threatens and crosses in because you did more than a 5-foot step, because you're striding, he does get attack of opportunity against you.
Yep. Yeah, he can take his strike.
I will. Thank you, please. 25 and a miss.
that wobbled on a 20. I saw that dice. It wobbled there for a second. I was like, oh no.
Oh, yeah, it's another 20. Yeah.
Are you kidding? We're not going to address the fact that, like, body straight forward towards the mage, and this guy's on his right, and just the head cocked sideways, and Vicar goes, whoa, oh. He's corrupt. Get him. All right, what do you want to do, sir?
I will strike the demon, I guess.
Okay.
I'm getting her. Be nice, dice. A 29.
That is a hit, sir.
Sweet. And damage. 9.
But how come you're not holy?
I am.
I know, but like it helped out Doug. Weakness, blah, blah, you know.
I put holy into my damage of all my actions, so you might.
Yeah,
want
you had to
add
manually
that in.
enter some stuff to make it
Yeah,
work.
I actually spent time tweaking to make sure I had holy in all of my damage types.
Okay. I have not done that.
Okay.
Oh, and you're even using your deity's favorite weapon too.
Well, it's just, but that part's all right.
Okay. Well, that's fine. While we're talking, I'm just going to try and stick a couple in here for Joe to see if he can't, see if it can't pop up later. Anyway.
Okay. Okay.
I will add. I'll add the 10 in a second here.
Okay.
Anything else, sir?
If he's still standing.
Yeah.
I presume so. Yeah. Okay. I will.
It's a little presumptuous of you, sir, but yeah.
Strike again. With a natural 20 for 33.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just getting my rarely used pile of cards over here that apparently only works for players. See, there's a pile for the players called crit cards, and there's a pile for the GM called fumble cards, because that's how Fantasy Girls rolls. Thank you, sponsor. Piercing weapon?
Yes.
Oh my god. From chops to groin. Oh, sorry, that's a slashing. Sorry, piercing. Headshot. Triple damage. The target must succeed a fortitude save or die.
Okay.
Hey man, I told you these cards were brutal. This is why Frank signed off them years ago. So first I need first I need you to do the damage. Do your damage.
Do my normal damage?
Do your normal damage. And it'll give us double.
1 second. I'm getting there. Well, it'll be
Oh,
more.
hey, actually, if you want. No, never mind. Let's see if it handles it, because I fixed your rapier. I want to see. Before you add 10 in the mod at the bottom, right?
Yeah, well, that and it's changed. I also get D8s because of my rapier. Okay, it did mod it properly.
It gave a special D8 for like an extra D8. It doesn't flip them to D8s. It just adds a single D8 because you're a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so a 5 and a 2 on a D6 plus your strength, then a D8 for a 3 because of deadly, and then the double damage of a 4 and 3 on D6 and blah blah blah. 25 points of damage, right?
That's good.
It boosts it to 35 because of my weakness. Yay! We'll just slap holy on everything quietly, right? Just dude. All I did was beyond your list of crap. I put comma, space, and in small caps, holy. It's just like poof, problem solved.
That's awesome.
Yes, and now, okay, now you don't do the holy twice. You're just getting the triple damage. Okay, so can you just pick up raw for me? Because if you do the damage again, it's going to screw me up. Okay, pick up 2d6 raw and put the plus of your strength next to it. So you're what, +4? Yeah.
Yep.
So roll me 2d6, put a little +4 in the mod, and that will bring us to bear.
Oh no, I have an error. I have a handful of dice. 1 second. I mean a hand. There we go. All right. 4 and 2. Haha. That would be 14.
Okay, so with 49 points of damage to this guy, right?
To his eyeball.
Nice.
Yeah. I believe the DC is the hit, if not the damage, because usually the cards they don't pull like your character DC or whatever. They usually pull the DC as DC of the effect.
That's a good question. Good luck.
Oh, that one I do not know.
Well, see, in the original second edition rules, it was DC of the effect, and then we've spent outright. But in the revised, it would probably be your character DC. So, what's your spell DC? What's your character DC?
My character DC 1 second. I gotta actually look at my.
Should be like 18, I think.
Yeah. As soon as I found my spells, I'll be able to. I'm looking.
Character DC 26. That can't be right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my character DC. 26. So yours might be much higher than 18.
As soon as I find it. Where'd you find it?
It's pro.
It's on the combat tab. If you go to spell class proficiencies, the top one is your character DC.
Okay. 26.
33 fortitude save, so I don't die. But you take his eyeball and he reels in pain, and the eyeball's left on your. Wait a minute, didn't we leave an appendage on somebody else's weapon last time? Anyway, yeah, ow. And you don't brain him, he's still alive. Takes a crap ton of damage. I'll add the extra 14 that he's owed right now, bringing that up to this many. Ouch. Serious pain. Any actions left? Huzzah!
No, that's it for me.
Okay.
I am done. I think that's enough.
Yes. We all think that. Thank you. MVP split between you and every other holy character. Right? All right. Which brings us to the end of round 9. Oh, what's this? Bleed damage. Vicar. Flat check to resist of 8. Failure 15 from an earlier wound.
Oh, all right.
Right. And then round 10, Karam. Because when I move off of Karam, he's going to get the same thing because he just took bleed damage from a chain like just now. So you'll see. Takes a round to activate. Yes. Karam, what do you do?
The closest guy that stabbed me with a chain and made me bleed, I would also like to shoot him in an eye.
Okay.
So let's do a device stratagem. Come on,
use of a ranged weapon point blank still a manipulate? Did that still trigger attack of opportunity? Or did they get rid of that? I can't remember.
What?
That is a good question.
I don't think so. I think you're allowed to use weapons. They just went with any manipulate action, like
I think
you
it's
drawing an arrow's
reload
foot
and stuff.
Yeah, like something complicated. I think you're okay. Actually, it's fine because my react sets on my turn, not at the top of the round, so I couldn't hit you anyway.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you already used
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. 34 for a critical. It looks like.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back to the world of critical. Did you get that
yes,
20? Yes,
yes.
you did.
In 2E, making a ranged attack provokes an attack of opportunity from an enemy that is in their threatened reach.
Okay. And in revised, they haven't changed that. Okay. So saving your butt though is I use my reaction because again, it doesn't reset till it comes back around to my guy, so you're good. You're good. Not a nat 20, so still lots of yummy crit damage. Watch those d6s fly. Go ahead, Karam. Damage.
44 damage.
Insane.
Ignored 8. Hey, I got him in the eye.
It's like a mini
Sits there
fireball.
whipping d6s at this guy in the face. Just
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And yet, technically, even though it was less d6s, Vicar did do more damage at 49. Like I was going to say, that's how you do a d6, buddy, but no. A challenger has entered the ring. And looking at each other with their pointy things. Well, yes. Would you describe your kill shot? Because at the very bottom, as my players like to, before I get any cool dramatic effects, 8 points of excess ignored, which probably means he is demised. Karam, you said you literally shoot him in the same eye or another eye?
The opposite eye. So as Vicar Niles stabs him in one eye, my arrow goes into his other eye, roughly the same time.
bad
Okay.
day.
Yes.
Damn. Karam, your bleed damage comes out 1 point. 14, so close to the 15 you need for a fail, and you will continue to bleed until healed. Or such. Alll, you are up.
Okay, I will move to the doorway with my first action.
Okay.
I will There's 2 in that room. I will go step into the room Glug Glug is in.
Door's closed.
Oh, it's closed.
He closed it behind him. He wants to open it. Go ahead.
You're welcome to
I mean,
open it.
you saw him go in, so I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
not bad.
yeah.
I'm just saying it. But he literally closed the door behind him.
Yeah, let me think about that for a second, because I know Glug Glug.
I don't know. Did
you
you
were
leave?
like, challenge, close the door?
I don't know. Like, it is a little hotel.
I did explain to the group that I did it because I could solo, and they were moving across and through each other's squares at the time, and so adding an action so that they couldn't just flow into the room behind us and stuff like that, and not having this one at your back was why I closed the door. So you can open it if you'd like.
Okay. Hang on.
I will. Instead,
could-
I will do what I do best. Just click
Fireball.
little button right here. Target this little guy over here, and I will heightened to the maximum ability that I can, which means it is 9. Missiles in my force barrage.
Okay.
And then that way I don't have to worry about cover or anything like that because it automatically hits. Now I don't know about that shield, so that could cause issues with this, but I don't know about it, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's do some math. That was the rest of my actions, by the way. So 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus 3 is 19, plus 2 is 21, plus 2 is 23, plus 5 is 28 points of force damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
They never miss, right?
Never
Will
miss.
they go through barriers to get to their target?
Depends on the barrier. There are shield spells that specifically block force barrage. I don't know what spell
it's
this is that's up.
far
So you'd
more
have to-
powerful than a shield spell.
Well, shield spell doesn't do that anymore.
What's got my interest is the fact the window's open. So they go streaking towards him, do a 90-degree turn, go shooting out the window that's near us, and start smacking against the window right next to him, trying to break the window to get at him. Because as far as magic is concerned, there is a very powerful don't come this way between us inside the room. But because you could see him, and the missiles really, really, really want to hit him,
I point my wand at him, and the missiles shoot sideways.
I'm seriously, like they go flying, and then as soon as they get to Vicar Square, they like 90 degrees straight out the window, and then smack, smack, smack. Now, the damage of the first couple are what? The very first couple missiles, because I'm going to look up the windows, and the windows take force damage, and then the rest of them are going to hit this dude.
4 and 3.
Okay. This particular window has a hardness of 3 and 12 hit points. So I need 15 points before the next missile can get to me. So your first one did 4?
Yeah, 4, then 3, then
That's
2.
7. That's
9, 3 is
9.
12, 4. So
12.
my fourth, so that's, there you go. So that's my, so after my fourth missile, the damage would go through. So that is a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12.
Okay.
A little
So
bit of
ping-
overspill for the last missile that hit the window, but
Ping, 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 ping. But he does get hit through the window. And he looks pissed. Anything else? That's you?
no, that was all my actions. 1 to move, and then all 3 actions into
Okay.
shooting my missiles.
All right. I would like you boys all to roll a d20. Raw, the three of you that I can see. Please. While I look up a spell.
5.
17.
6.
All right. I'm going to go with the first two dudes in the room. Can I have a willpower save from Vicar Niles and Karam as he decides to take a page from Al's book and with his wounded arm casts a spell as if he's reaching out and grabbing you guys, snaps his fingers, and then sticks his hand out the window and snaps them out there like some kind of curveball. And casts... What'd you get, Karam? 37?
37.
And 38 for Vicar Niles?
Yep.
Ooh, this might be good enough. I cast Collective Transposition, where I can teleport 2 people, and I was going to basically stick you outside 8 stories up and just drop you. Because he don't play nice. I cast Collective Transposition. Dun, dun, dun. On you guys. On you guys.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Yeah. I got it's 50 points of damage because it's a 100-foot drop. Or 105 foot. You just like, again, I did all this calculation weeks ago going, okay, someone's going out that window. Probably going to be Ryan. Because if he shows up and starts frogging and he's going to go out the window, I just know, like, who's going to be the biggest threat? It's going to be the orc. So I'm picturing the orc and Neuros charging me at my wall. And he's like, goodbye. No, it's like the little dude in the caster. I'm like, congratulations for having high willpower saves. You're my only victims. I kind of wanted to use this on the, you've pissed me off enough. I'm not going to wait for the warriors to show up. Congratulations.
Yeah, the dice liked us for that roll.
Yeah. Anyway, he's like 11th level caster, blah, blah, blah. Just trying to figure out his
level
DC.
caster.
Yeah. What? You guys are like 11th, 12th level dudes?
10th.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm allowed to be 2 levels higher. Okay, first of all,
I know.
So you're getting off
I
lucky. Okay.
Kinda.
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 This guy's awesome. He's like this summoner that has all these special abilities, haste, but only to sustain my summoning. And he's got 3 guys up and running, cheating the rules, blah, blah, blah. And you guys just like chewing on him. I'm just like, damn, I think he's getting a little bit frantic. And then you just pissed me off. Sorry, I'm just quickly looking up. DC, oh damn, is in the 30s. Damn. But it's only 32. And you guys sort of flicker out of existence. And then, because Alll, you guys have some kind of flex muscle, flex cheek, like every night around the campfire. You too resist.
We call it the clench, Jeff.
Yeah. No, maybe it's something to do with that strange teleportation magic that you've all been cursed and subject to. You've become a little bit more resistance. Yes. We'll say that's why the fate gave you a 17 and a 19 on your dice of 20, which is supposed to encompass all random things in the universe. His spell fails. Well, snaps his book closed, a free action. That was kind of half strategy. I'm out. For movement, I fly out the window. My spell fails. He just like, right? Come get some. Dude flies out the window. Hey, is anybody up for a mano a mano fight on the roof? Wizard duel in the air? Anyone? No, seriously. His spell fails. I got an action left.
I do have the fly
window.
spell.
Yeah, that's what I cast last round. I got 5 minutes of flight. Let's go. What do you say, buddy? Anyway, my movement and flight, I believe, is it like it's your walking speed or it's a minimum, right? It's 25 or 30 and was it fly speed 20 or my walking? Yeah. So 25, right. I got a single action left. out the window I go. Thanks for smashing it. Yeah. I will even make some kind of acrobatics check to see if I cut myself on the glass because, realism. And now it is Glug-Glug's turn.
All right. I've toyed with this thing long enough. It's time to bring it home. So I will attack. With the 29 that says it's a hit. No, somebody else is rolling dice too.
I was just doing my athletics to jump out a window in a real cool way.
Oh, okay. Right.
Sorry.
I do 22 points of damage, but I see some wonderful text that says excess ignored.
Okay. Kill shot.
What a player always loves to see when they roll a damage dice.
That's so meta. Just describe your kill, please. So what do you do? How does the javelin wielder of strength and justice, okay, maybe at least strength, end this foul demonic creature, send him back where he came from?
Oh, you fiendish can opener of hell, go back.
Oh, dude, I'm totally giving you a hero point for that. No, it's not funny because Doug made a joke. I think that's Glug-Glug's level of humor. You know what I mean? It's the best Glug-Glug's got. Dude, give yourself a hero point. That was grand. That was so in character. And, epic to follow the catchphrase of a kill, right? So,
Yeah. Sweet.
there you go.
I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, and
Door's closed.
oh yeah, sorry. Move over there. Open the door.
Uh-huh.
And then move into the square adjacent to the open window and next to Albrecht.
Okay. Did I just close it again?
And you've trapped me in the room. Now I
Sorry.
have to stay there
Hey,
forever.
You trapped you in the room.
I live here now.
This is me now. All right.
I think that was 4 because it was kill, move, door, move.
Yeah, I think we've been pretty good about the whole shit. We recently made a ruling.
I'm
on
good.
this.
I mean, I feel like I moved twice and I had to open a door in between. So it makes, it's cool.
Yeah.
I had the
Okay.
extra. I had,
We
if
have
I only
had
had 3 actions, I might be a little bit.
Actually, you want to keep going? You want to make an athletics check or just
It's
climb right out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's next round.
I will be your opponent, right? Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. Which brings us to Vicar Niles. I need to take my guy off the board because I flew away.
All right. I'm trying to find the Dispel magic flowchart, and I'm having a hard time finding it.
Oh,
So, I'll
gonna be like that, are we?
I
He was
will-
gonna drop us. I got you. I see you. Okay.
Yeah. I will
5.
delay my action
Okay.
until bad guy decides to do something.
You will delay your action until the bad guy decides to do something.
Yes. Do you want more specific? Until bad guy comes back into range where I can see him. Like I can't see him. So he's
Okay.
outside.
So it's 2 actions to suspend a single action that usually has to be like an attack action or something actionable.
Yep.
Okay. So you can say when these parameters are met, this is what I'm going to do. So something is kind of vague. So it's like when I see him or like, I get any hint of this guy, I'm going to chuck my javelin or do this cantrip or, something like that. So
Yeah, but that's readying action. I'm delaying an action.
oh, I see. Okay. So for that, then you just, if I say flies by the window, you're like, okay, I want to go now. Sure.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
my initiative moves right below him.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I misunderstood
that's
what,
me.
what you're going with there. Okay. Round 11. Saving throw, bleeding, 2 points to Vicar. That's funny.
Yeah.
Why did... I gave you the damage, but not the save. Yet I saw the D20 fly by.
Because
Oh, there it is. There it is. You better hurry up and kill this guy. He's disturbing the night. Dogs and dogs and children are waking from the, you know. All right, Karam, round 11. Top of the order.
taking care of the animal.
What do you want to do? Well,
He's taking care of the
he's
animal.
he's delaying. I thought that was Doug. I'm like looking. I'm not looking at Zoom. I'm just looking at stuff. Oh, okay. Okay. Important pause in combat. Drew owns dogs. Really? I thought it was just Doug that had dogs and Matt, and like everybody but me.
I have no dogs. My dogs died.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In the past,
It
like
is-
in
it
previous
is
7
what it is.
years of
Yeah.
of
I do have
episodes.
cats. I got
Okay.
some very, very fine felines.
Yes, and sometimes they make that noise when he steps on. They go.
Yeah.
All right. Al, what would you like to do?
I would like to reach over, put my hand on Glug Glug's shoulder, and say, "Take this. It's dangerous to go it alone," and cast fly on him.
Okay. All right.
And
Karam.
I will target
Oh, sorry.
him.
1 second. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, you hasted yourself, but you hadn't cast fly on yourself.
Nope. I had
Oh.
not, but I should be able to put it on him. Boom.
You put a fly spell on an orc in front of an open window. This is a recipe for fun. Yeah. All right.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So that's 2 of my 4 actions. I will reach into my robe and retrieve my Wand of Dimension Door.
All right.
And with my final action, I will hold it out to Karam and say, "Oi, you know how to use this?"
I don't think they have like use magical device in this. You need to be some kind of actual caster.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It
think
wouldn't surprise
it's-
me much.
I think it's so detailed you actually have to know the spell
Yeah.
in order to use it. Like
Now-
you can't, not just a wizard, like you have to know
Yeah.
that literal spell in your repertoire in order to use it.
Really?
I mean, you can just he takes it and passes it to Vicar. There you go.
Can Vicar use magic wands?
Yep.
Oh, then absolutely. I'm just holding it out. Can you use this?
I will try.
I mean, at the very least, it's a,
He's 10 feet away.
back up.
You gonna toss it at him, or we're actually gonna use Karam's suspended turn to pass the buck?
I guess technically I have 2 actions, so I could toss it to him.
Hang on,
Yes.
hang on. So you 2 to cast spell, right?
Two-
One to
two
pull the
cast
wand.
spell.
One to pull the wand because it's a manipulate to get it out, right?
Yep.
And then you're gonna hand it off as 4, or toss it as 4.
Toss it as 4, yeah. Yeah,
All right.
I'll even throw it in athletics just to, just in case I baffle it. Take out an eye or something. Let's be legit. Oh, that balanced on the 1 to 26. Okay. My aim is true.
So you know how we've got like the Cavalier unbuttoned V shirt on Vicar, just showing enough pec and hairy chest to make him manly, right? It snags in like the shirt, sticking out like you can easily draw it like it's bandolier. The 26, end over end, and just kind of like dook into your shirt, dude. Anyway, Karam, while this madness is going on,
I think I would like to go towards the window in front of Vicar Niles, if I can slip in there, and look and see if I can find that wizard.
okay. I wouldn't say 360 degrees, but he could have gone straight up, straight down, straight left, because he went out sort of an adjacent window that's on an angle. he goes out 5 feet, and from there, you kind of lose sight of him, right? So give me a perception check to see if you can spot this guy, because I did track his movement. 5 out, and then that's 15, 20.
32 to try to find this guy.
Okay, I'm going to... Do I have a ping? I have a ping. Using the curve of the tower for cover, he's actually gone out, and he's gone, like, instead of straight up, that you might assume, he's unpredictably, maybe he's going around to another window to come back in. Or maybe he just needs the curve of the window because I know other windows are open, I'm looking for cover. However, rules as written, a diagonal out is 5. A diagonal to the left to follow the curve of tower is 15. And 20 puts me here. Ping. Which means you can see him and shoot at him. Because I only have a 25-foot move. 5,
Perfect.
15, 20. Oh, sorry, 25. So that would put me... yeah, here. Sorry. No, he's still, like, it's not easy. I'll give him cover because you can kind of see half of him. But, yeah.
Sure, I'll put lesser cover on.
Oh, is this
And-
even showing up on the board? Let me zoom out here so these guys can, hopefully the video audience. Imagine a circular tower, and at the top of the map, Karam is peering out just at the, let's say, between the 11 and 12 o'clock window. Glug is at the 12 o'clock window. He went out at 11 o'clock window, and in between is another little window at 11:30 that Karam's looking out, okay? I am sitting at the 10 o'clock position as long as we're on a flat dial. You know what I mean? Wizards flew out, straight out, away from like 11 o'clock, but then flew counterclockwise around the tower, and he's at the 10 o'clock position because my movement sucks. I did not have a lot of movement left. Ping. I'm over here. So, you want to take the shot? Do you have time for stratagem? 1 to move, 1 to peek.
Yes,
You
yeah,
want- you
because
want to-
I'm
you want to
hasty hasted, so I have 2 actions left, so I could do a device stratagem and a shoot.
Okay.
Throw that out there.
Okay.
Ooh, 41.
Judging that the wind is blowing against the tower, and that will actually aid your shot with a...
41.
You nail him in the back. And damage? It's a good shot. We don't know about damage yet, but yeah.
Can you put it on him and see if it was a critical or not?
Oh, sorry. My bad. Oh, it won't let me put him on him because I'm not on the map. Fine, hang on. Let me put him on the map, but I'm not really here. Ignore the man behind the curtain. Boop. There we go. Why, yes, a 41 does happen to crit me with a 19. Thank God we don't have the old rules of crit threat ranges. All right.
Perfect. Oh, it didn't do the critical. 22.
That's weird. Why not? Oh, because I put it on him after? Oh, maybe because he's still not targeted?
Oh, maybe.
Like, I dragged your roll onto him, but I don't think you technically have the man targeted at the moment, do you? No, you do not. And that's why you were denied. Okay.
Oh, I can hit the crit button and then roll it again, I guess.
Sure.
Let's try that.
Blech.
Oh, there we go. Oof,
Oh, goody.
47.
Crap. Okay. Ow. I'm a wizard, you know. We don't have like a lot of hit points. Oh, barely 100.
And then he also takes 1d6 bleed, persistent bleed damage.
From
From getting a critical hit while I was using a device strategy.
oh wow. Okay.
If
So
I can
you get-
target him, I can actually put it on him.
I've got him targeted for you now, so go ahead.
Let's see if that works. Yep, there we go. So
Karam
that should just
persistent bleed.
auto roll.
Sweet. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that is me.
And you get to roll. And that 20, resisting the effects of bleed. Yay. I mean, you take the bleed damage, then it rolls, and it won't happen anymore. But they're not 20. Congratulations. Pass the buck. Pass the bleed damage. Okay. Alll casts a spell, tosses the wand as predetermined, and now it's Mr. Bad Guy spell. All right. Mr. Bad Guy is going to shoot. I'm going to fly a lot. Put some distance between me and you. Thank you very much. All right. So where am I here? So 5 out, and then 15 to the next, and then 20 and 25 puts me here. And then I go, ow, that hurt. So I hug the tower. And if anyone was by the window, you'd see me whip by the window all Superman style. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 puts me here. And then I'm going to... where to go now? That's 2 moves. Just out of curiosity. My spell book is actually pretty cool. I cast a shield spell on myself. I never thought I'd have to go to that. Actually, sorry. He's way smarter than this. I am going to stay where I am. And from your point of view, if he's smart, he would fly away. But I actually cast a spell, and a ribbon of energy opens up in front of me, Karam, and he steps through it and disappears. Do you have Knowledge Arcana?
Trained in Arcana.
There you go. Sure. You watch him cast a spell, you see the effects.
Why did that not go in the tower?
That's fine.
There it goes.
I'll take your first one. That's out on the board here. Obviously, it's some kind of transportation. And you're smart enough to know that he's using it to, escape your shots. But you don't get the idea that he's gone far. Like, he's either stepped into his inner sanctum and is gone out of this fight, or he's repositioned himself. It doesn't seem like a frantic move. It doesn't look like he's trying to escape. Or ha-ha, snap his fingers. He looks up, and then he steps through. And you're like, okay, he's moving around somewhere. So that's 2 of my actions, and then from there, I can...
That was 3.
Sorry?
I think you said he moved twice, unless you stopped.
No, I had to retcon that because it's like, wait a
I
minute.
see.
I'm looking at his.
Yeah, I
I'm
can
looking
see
at
it.
his.
He has
yeah,
not crossed. He's not crossed the northern window that I'm at, right? So I'm only hearing this.
No,
He's
I'm
done
I'm
all
on
to the
I'm
west.
on the. He's on the west side.
West
Sorry.
side. Okay. No, that's cool.
Um,
I figured. I just was sort of.
No, it's like new information, right? You guys do it all the time. Oh, wait a minute. Right. Apply
just
new
trying to-
information, right? Yeah. Sorry. So this is why I had Karam roll, because he's right where he shot him. And instead of flying, he casts a spell. So that's 2 actions. I have a single action left, and I will do something from there, which you probably can't see. And that's fine. And that's him. Boop. But then I take bleed damage from Karam. I take 2 points. And I fail my save. Good to know. Glug glug.
It all becomes relevant because my intent is to fly out the window.
Okay.
I'm gonna go about 20 feet out to give me some perspective.
Okay. I can't put you like. Hang on a second.
Where I want
need
to
to,
be, but
Well, I'm gonna remove you and replace you. Right. So.
yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Like, yeah, we're in space.
Yeah, I'm in a weird. now I'm in a space battle.
5, 10.
I'm on.
Like, is that?
Yeah,
that's as far out as I can move you. So we're just gonna theater of mind this one, sucker.
starship scale, which
There you go.
breaks the rule of Joe. But
There you go.
I can now only see our characters floating on the map, but I don't see anything, which is fine. What I would like to then do with my second action is to perceive, because I want to try to find this guy.
Okay.
I want to look around for him. I'm looking for a target. Sorry, I got to run over to skills and perception in the tower.
Okay. Don't see him. So
Okay.
your best is your inner monologue of paranoid of like, okay, how would a caster attack me? Would he close, or would he stay at range and throw spells at me, or would he, right?
I would like to spend my next action also perceiving, because I have to find him. I've got nothing to do if I don't find him. So
Okay. Keep looking.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, with that, I will tell you, you are most certain that if he's out there, he's not within line of sight.
Okay. That's 3.
He's not above you. He's not below you. He hasn't like ditched out a mile behind you out in the open space. He's not jetting it. And so he's got to be somewhere on either the 6 o'clock of the tower, high, low, or something.
Yep. Okay, that's me.
I thought you had 4.
I did, but haste ended last round for me.
Oh, sorry. I thought you had 1 more. Okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah, no. I've had 2. I had 2 rounds of it.
Thank you. Okay. Vicar Niles.
All right. Since Mr. Wizard did not show back up, I will. I will. How about I treat myself? I would like to stop bleeding. So
Okay.
I'd like to
Battle medicine.
administer first aid.
All right.
So attempt a medicine check on me.
Okay.
That's taking persistent damage. The DC is the DC of the effect that caused the bleed damage, which I don't know.
Was like Buddy's chains. Right. So it's his it's the creature. It's the creature's character DC or his basic attack kind of thing, right?
Okay.
So hang on, give me 1 second. Let me repopulate some bad guys so I can pull this up.
Sweet.
Where are we here? Creatures. Where are you, creatures? Encounter. Bad guys. Okay. Sorry, you need to make a what roll? A medicine check? Okay, so make said roll.
Okay. Plus 20, so 26. Not that good.
You're okay. I think you're okay. Yeah, I'll give it. We're 6th level creature, So
Okay.
I mean, if you guys have 26 at like 10th, then I'm pretty sure you're good.
Okay, sweet. Yay. Then it stops the bleeding.
Okay, here we go. A lot of my willpower saves against me are like 21, so there you go. You should be fine. Right?
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet. So that was 2 actions.
Yep.
And the third action, I will, while waiting to see what's happening, I'll raise my shield.
Did you want to treat
While I'm
Karam? You want to treat Karam?
I can't. 2
not?
actions.
Oh,
It's
okay,
2
sorry.
actions.
Okay, sorry. Right, okay.
He critted his flat check anyways on his last turn, so he's good.
Yeah, I'm thinking like battle medicine or something. It's fine. All right. Vicar Niles does not take 6 points of bleed damage, but I thought that would be fun. Excuse me while I take that off. Whoopsie. Before I moved off.
It is nice to see that you would have failed again anyway, so it was totally worth the actions.
Yeah, I shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah, starting to get a little annoying there.
Yeah. Round 12 in a triple group combat. The caster, his minions, and his summoned creatures. So 4 rounds each combat. Not bad. We're still in a, decent kicking ass and taking names kind of thing. Or as we like to say in Rollmongers, kicking ass and drawing crit cards because people have names. These are boss fights. Which brings us back to Karam, who currently does not have a target.
Okay. Let's run over 5, 10, 15, 20.
You're going back and into the other room?
Yeah, 2 moves to kind of, I guess, get to the window of the eastern room.
Okay.
And I just kind of want to look out and see if I can, find him.
Sure. Okay, so you're quickened 2 to get there and 1 to perceive, and then you're going to decide on either opening the window or perceiving more?
Yep.
Okay. You look around, you see Glug Glug, and he's out there looking all around. Right? And it's like, sweet. If he goes, aha, sort of like back at the tower, then he's out of your view. But Glug Glug also is constantly looking around, doesn't seem to see anything. You peer beyond Glug Glug in the distance and you don't see anything. It's like, where did that bugger go? Don't see him.
Okay. Let's see. I will then move out of the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'll start to go down the hallway that's between the 2 rooms to find another window. But that will be me.
Back in around. Okay. Alll.
I will reach over to Vicar Niles, put my hand on his shoulder, and say, "Right then, looks like you're up," and cast Fly upon him. Target. There we go. A flute.
Nice.
And
So have you guys figured out the old Dispel magic on the flying dude yet? Did we find that?
No, I can't find a good flowchart on said internet.
It's so complicated.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find.
So
Hey.
complicated.
Page 458 of the original rules.
Probably the only
don't.
part of the P2E rules that I'm like, oh, that needs a little bit of refining.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Well, look up counteract check, because that might be a Nethys.
It is, but it's still confusing as hell. Even online, explain to me as a child how this works. Nope.
Okay.
Because there used to be a nice flowchart that was easy.
So you can
But-
fly. You can fly. I've got 2 actions left, so I will turn the direction that Karam ran past, and I'll take a leg ahead. So I'll, full move. 25. Oops, I should be back a step. And then full move again, 25, all the way down to towards the window on the south end of the tower.
towards the south end of the tower. Yep. Wee. Woohoo. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Next, we have my turn. I'm doing all kinds of cool things. Casting spells, flying around, you can't see me. Maybe I cast visibility, maybe mirror image, maybe phantasmal killer, and I will make Glug Glug face his greatest quasi-substantial fear. Doug, what is Glug Glug's what is Glug Glug's substantial fear?
Being unable to help someone, probably.
A big strength of Kyrgyz arm coming out of the clouds, making you think the deity is interposing, and he's like, I will remove your strength. And big clutch. No! Something like that. I think we're going to try to simplify things and go basically caster level to caster check kind of thing, right? So if this guy can toss out caster checks, right? So let's use Alll as our guinea pig, because also Alll is the target of our spell because it's his spell. So Alll, on your guy, you should have the two DCs concerning spells, innie and outie, attacking and receiving.
I do.
Okay, so what is your attack? Like if you were attacking me?
18.
Okay, and how does that break down? It's your level plus your mod?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me see what it says here.
So
it is. Oh, so it's my ability plus my proficiency.
Okay, so what's your proficiency?
Expert.
Which is what?
Plus 14. So I'm
okay.
With my my charisma, it makes it 18.
Okay, plus 4. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy is a summoner, intelligence of plus 5. So, assuming my attack is 19 versus your spell defense against a third level spell, which is...
You want my spell defense?
Yep.
My spell DC
against a third level spell. Or is it the same all the way down?
It's same all the way is what it says for the thing here. It's 28.
That's fine. Okay, so I'm looking at 28, which means I need a 9 or higher to dispel. Okay, so to be fair, okay, he dimension doored to the top of the tower. Right? Now, I'm going to assume that little shit is at the window below me. So he walks over to those two windows that he knows are open looking for targets. Right? So I come over, and because he's within 60 feet in the air, not far away from me, he's a free perception. Okay? Not on your turn, Glug Glug, but on mine. I'm spotted by you. So if you have a reaction you can dump on me, like right now, that's triggered by I see you, go ahead. If not, when you come back to your turn, you've seen me for free, no perception needed, and you can have at me. But for right now, he comes over, and I look down, and I see not a halfling climbing, but I see a guy floating, looking all over the place, and I throw Dispel Magic on you to try to remove your fly spell, or in the case of a character, the highest level spell currently cast on you. So I'm wondering, does it still do that?
That's the
would it go
spell? It's the same one.
It would have been haste, but no, but I'm just saying,
they're both
fly is level 4, so that's the highest spell I got on you right now.
Okay. So with a DC of
28.
All right. Here we go. Oh my god, I roll a 3 and bomb it with a 22. So he comes
Nobody
over.
can break my magic.
So first I snap my fingers and they don't teleport. Strong. Ow. Fly out the window. I've been in fights before. I've been down lots of hit points. No problem. Okay, think tactically, man. Oh, little bugger shot me. Okay, I need the distance. Okay, I need to control the battlefield to the roof, and I can still fly. Right, so he's not even walking. He just he dimension doors like above the roof, but the edge covers me from those guys. They can't see me. I fly to the edge myself and peek. And do I see a halfling climbing? Do I see any of that cleric? Anybody flying around here? Oh, the dude I've never seen is out there going, ha, Dispel Magic. Shit. Maybe he didn't see me. But of course you do. And the last thing I see on my turn is you locking eyes with me. And it's Gluglug's turn as I take persistent damage because I'm still bleeding. Oh no, I did a critical fail. Is that even more damage next time? I wonder what happens next. I critically failed my check to...
I wonder if 2d6 now.
It just starts pumping out of me. I'm ignoring the pain. Glug glug. Oh, looky. Hang on, let me get your target, buddy. Oh, there he is. I see you now. I was a little worried, you know.
Okay. I've been out here double perceiving. I now see him.
Yep.
He's now, how far from me is he?
Okay, so if they don't say how tall the tower is, I'm assuming it doesn't really go much higher than like 8 levels.
Right.
So the ceilings in here are like, let's say 12 feet, I believe. Actually, I had it. Damn it. I wrote that down too. I believe they're like 12 feet high. So if we go, screwing the 2 feet because of your own height, right? 10 feet up, and you're 20 feet off, you're 15, 20 feet off the tower because you just flew out
Correct.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I flew straight out, yeah.
Okay, so we don't have Aiden, and on Monday I had Jack doing the times this, the Pythagorean theory. Anyone?
Yeah. I can pull it up.
Okay. I'm 20 out, 10 up to the roof, right? And then I'm actually like 15 feet above because I can't see the roof from where I was. Like, remember how I was like hugging the tower, right?
So the 35 feet.
Oh, hang on, there's more.
30
There's more.
plus.
Because he's like 15, 20 feet above the roof. So that adds to the other measurement because I can't see onto the roof when I'm too close to the tower. The best I can do is just kind of see up an edge. You know what I mean? So he spits out like over where Karam can't see near the back. And then, right, so he flies over and
So how
I'm
high up is he?
So if I
From
spit
me?
out, 1 second, you know what? I just think I restricted how close I could get. If I cast
Should-
spell magic as 2, and
No,
I start,
it's
1
huge
sec-
range. It's 120 feet.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is I need to, because I couldn't put let's say I put the door here. You know what? I'm going to use indoors as relative. Okay, just so you guys can kind of picture what I'm picturing in my head here. Okay, so can you guys see me on the map again? Probably not. If I dimension door here, right, and then I want to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to see you, right, at the edge, that actually puts me at the, like, 9:30, 10 o'clock position on the edge of the tower. So, because I can't, with my own movement, I can't get much closer than over here, right? So I'm actually 5, 15, 20, 30, 35, 45, 50 feet away on an angle, and then 15 feet up.
That's 52 feet.
Okay, there you go.
I would
Is
like...
that still within your range increment or whatever?
So, I need to get within 30 feet of him for what I'm trying to accomplish. Given the fact that
Okay.
it's rough terrain, I'm just going to describe this. So I need to get within 30 feet, which means I need to get 20 feet. Moving up is rough terrain. So if I double move, I should be able to move 20 feet closer to him, which will put me at that 30 feet range to throw a javelin at it.
Okay, but if I'm like way 50 feet to your right and only 15 feet up, wouldn't you close the gap faster by just flying sideways around the side of the tower?
I have no idea the visual that you're giving me. Yeah, I asked
okay.
how far away I was.
It's 6 of one,
you-
half dozen of
You
the
gave
other.
me a
yeah.
linear. We created a linear distance between me and him, so I'm just
Yeah,
sort of
okay.
like,
Okay.
I'm going into theater of the mind where it's sticking to my math.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
flying
okay,
on
ma-
instruments.
Just so the audience is clear too, okay? Imagine we're at the same level. We're just both outside the tower, right? We're on a flat
Oh, I thought-
plane.
yeah.
I had to adjust where he went. Okay, like so. Just imagine we're on the same height.
Okay.
We're just both outside the tower, right? Okay, you're 20 feet out of the wall, and I'm actually like in the wall, like I'm like right at the wall mark. Okay, and we're at the same level, right? And so you're at 12 o'clock, and I'm at like 10 o'clock, 9:30 kind of thing over here.
Oh,
counterclockwise,
so if we're at the
right?
same level, then
No, we're not. I'm not done. I'm just saying. Can you picture this? I am here. Like this is where you're looking, right? You
Yep.
see that? Okay. Now just lift me 15 feet up in the air above that position on the flat dial. That's where I am. He's up to your right on your right shoulder corner. Like, oh, there he is. You know what I mean?
then I won't go. I only need so that he's only 15 feet up, which is good because I only want to. Then I don't need to go up
Right.
that much at all. So I will move
15.
20 feet toward him.
Yeah. Just scoot around the side of the tower, and
Yep.
Bob's your uncle, right?
I will
Sure.
move once at that
Okay.
same height, 20 feet directly toward him.
Okay.
However, I trust you to
5.
move it on the map.
Yeah.
And if you'll
5,
put him there and let me target
10, 20. What's your movement? 20?
25.
Okay. Right.
So I'd like to move 25 toward him, right?
Yep. Got it.
And then I would like to take an action to declare him my smite target.
Okay. I'm just going to target the mini. I can't take the mini outdoors without resetting the guy's hit points and everything. So,
Now, as long as you have me targeting his mini somehow, I'll go ahead and roll it.
okay.
And I'll throw my javelin at him.
Okay. Now, he's got to be within 30 feet, right? So, if I'm here, if we redo that math, so if I came up here and got to this edge, right? And I'm 5, 10, 20, 25 away and 15 up. If I'm 25 out and 15 up and you guys do the Pythagorean, is that 30 feet? Or is it more?
It has to be. So I just moved 25 feet. You said he was 50 feet away from me and
55.
15 feet up, which is 52 feet away from me. I moved 25 feet straight toward him.
Okay, he was 55 feet away, not 50 as Matt was correcting you.
Well, it's 52, but round up. For
It was 52 after Pythagoras. So he
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
52 feet in a straight line away from me. Correct.
Okay.
And so let's. So I have to inverse my hypotenuse because I need to be able to put C in.
So
All right.
30 out and 15
So I
up, right?
went
Is the new
so
distance.
57 minus 25, which is 22. Which puts me, should be like 16 feet-ish away.
No, you'd be further than that. You'd be like 26. Be like actually like probably closer to 28.
If I'm at least 30 feet away on the flat plane and then 15 up and you angle it, I just want to make sure it falls within 30 feet, you know?
Tell me what I'm dealing with.
Okay.
I'll throw
so
it without a.
Had he taken the double
I will
move in a
take a
straight
double
line
move.
towards it, it would have put him in range.
Okay.
Going
Okay.
up the
Then I
steps.
won't smite. I'll just double move to get a. How close can I get? Because if I can get into melee range, I'll just attack him with melee, with a double move.
With a double move.
Well,
no, you
52 feet, I probably
Yeah, you
can't
can't.
because even 25 plus 25 is 50.
I
So
get-
I will, since I'm double moving, I will get within 2 squares of him.
Yeah.
And then throw my javelin. So just want to be clear, I'm 2 squares away from him, and throwing a javelin, and then that way we'll know next round. and I don't have
25.
prime target on it.
Okay.
Oh, and I already rolled the first one, and I missed, and I was spending a hero point on it, and I missed it again on my hero point.
Okay. Right. Now, apologies. The only reason that I went through this long way is because I knew that you would either have to do a double move if you were not close enough and get one shot, or a single move, smite, crap ton of damage, and a shot. So it was relevant, if you please. So, did you hit him? Unfortunately not. I don't think he's going to live, though. I have a strong feeling that math does work against... I know the dice work against this guy.
This session, anyways.
Yeah, no shit. If that's Glug Glug, then we're back to Vicar Niles.
All right. I guess I get to join this theater of mindfuck and go out the window.
Now. We're all just dropping F-bombs because Ryan's not here. But if you don't like Pythagorean theorem, don't accept fly spells, is my GM advice from this point forward. Creating me afraid of heights because
I want...
That's all good. You kept moving him in space and time to a place I couldn't see from the first place to a place I couldn't see the second time. So
I'll just...
all good.
Maybe it's time I learned Pythagorean theorem myself, but I just thought it was a player thing. Anyway, Vicar.
I'll fly out the window, please.
Okay.
25 feet out, please. From where I was.
Okay, straight out?
Yeah.
Like on an angle or just straight up?
Straight out.
Okay, so as in...
Straight.
Yeah,
as in straight out the window.
Okay, I take straight out the window, like with the curve, as in diagonally, because the window's on a curve. So
I'm
we're
just
talking
following.
5.
I'm doing grid. Straight
50,
on grid.
20, right? Or so straight up at the 12 o'clock position. 5, 10,
Straight
15,
on grid.
20. Okay, straight up.
So,
Yeah.
straight out. Not up. Out.
Okay. When one says I fly straight out a window, we use the flat plane of the window as a axis of direction. At least that's the way I perceive the language.
I have a grid to go by. So that's
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
as soon
going
as
by.
you said grid, I got it. Okay, so
Yeah.
I can only put you 15 feet because the
Okay,
map
that's fine.
ends. But
Yep,
you
that's
are
fine.
you are 20 or 25?
25.
Okay.
And then I
Got
will
it.
perceive. I will
right.
seek. Do I see anything when I'm seeking?
Drop me some hot stuff in the tower. Fantasy
Okay.
grounds don't fail us now.
I will seek. Or try to, anyways. I'm getting there. Nope. I'm grabbing my whole character sheet. There you go. Dropped it in the tower. I perceive.
I don't usually talk about what's in the tower, and even with a natty 1, it's a 19, and because I'm at the edge, and you could literally see Glug Glug burrowing around the corner with his protractor and trying to do math and get mad. Following that eye line, you do spot him.
Sweet.
Okay, 1 second. I just want to target him for you. There you go.
On. And now I will, however you can move my mini to get closer to him. That is all you, Mr. DM.
Okay.
I have 25 movement.
All right. So as a single move, and then perceive in the last single move. Okay.
Yep.
So,
I
fun
would
fact:
roll
we just did this math, kinda. All right. Do we remember the first result? 55. Right. 55 minus 10. You're 45 feet away, according to the grid. Good enough. 5, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
Done.
So yeah. So basically 20 feet away.
Okay, good enough.
Okay, and you're done. Okay. So
I am done.
here's a fun idea. You know how you can like put distance and height on the minis, right? I see how I got you plus 20.
Okay,
Right?
yep.
Okay. I'm going to say that you are minus 20, as in 20 minus 20 from your target. And we landed Glug Glug at, what was the final tab? Like 20, 30 feet, something like that? I mean, he's way closer now, so. Anyway, just so you help to visualize.
Yeah, he's
a couple
10
of my-
feet away now.
Yeah, a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Because we will see you all next time.